Okay, so my food is here. This is the small portion. I originally ordered the large, but then they gave me my money back and they said the large is too big. Alright, so across the street is a ramen shop and has that really long line of people in front of it. So in my experience, you know, there's a long line of people in front of anywhere, it's got to be good. So I don't have time to line up right now, but maybe I'll have it for dinner tonight or for lunch tomorrow or something. So I'm here hours later and the line's still long as hell. I wonder how long I'm gonna have to wait. 固めの方、お兄さん。くれますか、小豚の方、ニンニクは。あ、ニンニク油。はい。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。Okay, so my food is here. This is the small portion. I originally ordered the large, but then they gave me my money back and they said the large is too big. For beginners or first timers who are from the small, I can see why. They said the big one's for like 5 people. So it's really good. And so the lineup outside, I was talking to some people online. They said this is like the 3rd best place for ramen in Japan. I don't know if that's true or not, but we'll find out. Alright, let's get into it. Test it out. Oh, it's quite nice. Like, it doesn't seem like that thick of a broth because it's tonkatsu and soya mixed together, but the flavor is all there, very rich. It looks kind of clear-ish. Well, not as cloudy as I usually like it, but the flavor is completely there. Oh man, this is what I came for. It's a big piece of pork. Let's try that. The pork is so good. Really succulent. Nice piece of fat on it. Very tender. Oh my god. That's a very solid piece of pork. Noodles look like this, nice and thick. That's the way I like them. And yeah, they almost look like pasta almost. Let's try it. I asked for katame, which means slightly more firm. Really good noodle, good texture. Glad I ordered the firmer ones. I just finished, yeah, they're totally right. The small is definitely big enough. And can't drink all this soup, it is good. It's a bit too salty, and I don't know if you can see, but like all those big floating white things, that's all like, that's all fat, so although it's tasty, unless you want like an instant heart attack, don't drink all this soup. Alright, time to get out of here. ごちそうさまでした。ごちそうさまでした。やっぱり多かった。そうそうそう、美味しかった。さっきのやつ2倍あるから。あ、本当ですか。それはやばい。ありがとうございました。ごちそうさまでした。Alright, so I didn't want to hold people up. There's still like a really long line outside. So just final thoughts on the ramen. It was really good. I love tonkatsu, and it was tonkatsu and shoyu, which is soy sauce, like mixed together. Broth was nice. Extremely fatty. Like usually, like the fat is kind of like melted in, and then like you can see like the layer. But over there, it's all like kept in like clumps. So it's like you get like really rich pockets of fat. I do like my fat, but that even for me was like overkill. Noodles were good, not the best noodles I've had, but they were good. I think the biggest thing that place has going for them is definitely the portion. Portions are massive. Like when I got in there with my ticket, I had originally bought a big one, which is like 200 yen more. I paid like 890, and they like gave me 200 yen back and said that you're gonna want to get a small one. It's your first time, get a small one. And they were so right. Like honestly, that thing was massive. It was so big. Get a huge portion of veggies like bean sprouts, cabbage, and a really generous portion of noodles and pork. Out of all the ramens I've had, this one was 690, and I've never had that much pork, noodles, or vegetables in my ramen. So that place is very generous with their portions. Really, really good stuff. But in terms of the ramen itself, like I thought it was good, but I wouldn't call it the best 3 ramens in the world, like top 3 ramens in Japan anyway. You know, the place that me and my friend Dario call Kuji Ramen. Even I forget the name now because we always call it that. But we definitely stumbled across a hidden gem, because that place to me is the best one, and not enough people know about it. So that's why I made a video. No one's watching it yet, but people gotta know. That's like the #1 ramen in Japan. What is it called? Tatsuya. What was it? I forgot it now, but I'll put a card with the video in the description or on the video. Anyway, that's all from me. Peace.